Hello badass people, welcome to Badass Cult. Here we speak about tough and uncompromising things. In this video, I'm gonna speak about some cool new interesting science. NASA designs a video game to let players help map the ocean's coral reefs. NASA has developed a video game where people can identify and categorize corals from 3D images while virtually traveling the ocean. This user input will help NASA build a global coral map. By playing the game NemoNet developed by NASA, the public will help train a supercomputer to recognize coral reefs from the surrounding elements and eventually classify it without human help. Scientists 3D print flexoskeleton robots inspired by insects. Researchers at the University of California, San Diego have developed a way to create soft, flexible 3D printed robots cheaply and without any special equipment, named flexoskeletons. The robots were inspired by insect exoskeletons that combine softness and rigidity for movement and support. The robot can be assembled in less than 2 hours, with each component taking 10 minutes to print. Engineers developed method that could enhance metals' antimicrobial properties. Purdue University engineers have developed a laser treatment method that could potentially turn any metal surface into a rapid bacteria killer by changing its texture. They have developed a technique that effectively enhances bacteria killing properties of copper surface. Highest ever resolution images of Sun reveal million-degree threads in dark spots. Central Lancashire University researchers working with NASA have released the highest ever resolution images of Sun. The images revealed that Sun's outer layer is full of very fine magnetic threads filled with extremely hot million-degree plasma. Previous images had shown dark spots where the threads are located. These threads are hot electrified gases are around 500 kilometers in width. Unusual atmospheric conditions led to the hole in ozone layer above the Arctic. Scientists using the data from Copernicus Sentinel 5P satellite have noticed a strong reduction of ozone concentrations over the Arctic. Unusual atmospheric conditions, including the freezing temperatures in the stratosphere, led ozone levels to decrease, causing a hole in the ozone layer. Scientists said depletion over the Arctic this year is much larger compared to the previous years, scientists added. People who start smoking young likely to smoke daily as adults. A study published in Journal of the American Heart Association said adolescents who smoke the most and children who start smoking at younger ages were more likely to be daily smokers in their 20s. They were less likely to quit smoking by their 40s, it added. Even children who tried minimum level smoking were more likely to smoke daily as adults. Students perform better on tests after listening to Beethoven. A study by Baylor Sleep Neuroscience and Cognition Laboratory said college students who listened to Beethoven and Chopin during a computer interactive lecture on microeconomics did better on a test the next day. The students also heard the music while sleeping. However, in a follow-up test taken 9 months later, benefits did not hold and performance dropped to the floor levels. Researchers make smart toilet that recognizes but scans poop for diseases. Stanford University researchers said they have created a smart toilet that recognizes its user via both a fingerprint scanner on the flush handle and through anal prints. Its inbuilt camera also scans the stool and urine to detect signs of certain diseases, including some cancers. Its algorithm can distinguish normal urine flow and stool consistencies from those that are unhealthy. Scientists create backpack computers to track small wild animals. Ohio State University researchers have developed a lightweight, high-tech backpack which can be glued to small animals to track them in hard-to-reach habitats. The wireless network, with functions like motion detection, provided data for studies showing vampire bats, developed social bonds in captivity, and maintained it in the wild. The team named it Broadly Applicable Tracking System. Humans cultivated crops in Amazon 10,000 years ago. A study in the journal said human inhabitants of Amazon created thousands of artificial forest islands there through growing food 10,000 years ago. The team found cultivation of squash and cassava in the region led to the creation of 4,700 forest islands in the northern Bolivia. This part is one of the world's earliest centers of plant domestication, researchers added. Researchers create 3D printed bionic corals capable of growing microalgae. Cambridge researchers have created a 3D printed bionic coral structures capable of growing dense populations of microscopic algae. In the ocean, corals and algae have a symbiotic relationship where corals provide a host for algae while algae produce sugars to the coral through photosynthesis. The coral was able to mimic the light harvesting properties of the living corals and incubate algae growth. Ants can memorize potentially dangerous routes to avoid traps. A study published in Current Biology journal suggests ants can memorize potentially dangerous routes by associating visual cues with negative experiences. Scientists discovered some of the desert ants who fell into a pit trap at first, stopped to scan their environment and changed the routes at second time. They said visual memories from seconds before falling helped them to avoid the trap. So guys, that's for the video. If you love watching this video, do post a comment on this video. I read each one of them. Subscribe to channel, like this video and share it with your friends. Don't forget to be a badass. Be a badass.